Cryptocurrency is taking off and the world seems to be embracing virtual coins as a new financial alternative. But hacks and scams are a constant threat. 2022 is on track to be the largest year for crypto crimes with billions of dollars stolen from exchanges and decentralized finance platforms. 1. Invest in a hardware wallet. A hardware wallet is a secure device that keeps your crypto in offline storage. It's a more expensive option, but it offers better security than software-based wallets. Hardware wallets are also called cold wallets because they aren't connected to the internet, except when they are used to verify transactions. This makes them much more secure than software-based wallets, which are vulnerable to hacking. Hardware wallets usually come with a seed phrase, or mnemonic phrase, that can be used to restore your wallet if it is lost or stolen. Make sure to write down this seed phrase and store it in a safe place, like a safety deposit box or fireproof safe. Also, be wary of fake hardware wallets or software. Only download software from official websites. Also, some hardware wallets can hold multiple cryptocurrencies simultaneously. Ensure that the one you choose has enough space for your needs. 2. Keep your private keys safe. Private keys are the linchpin of crypto security, allowing users to access and manage their coins. Anyone involved in crypto should understand the importance of keeping these keys safe. If you keep your private keys on a device connected to the internet, they're susceptible to hacking and data breaches. This is why it's important to use extra safety measures and follow best practices when storing your private keys. One way to do this is by using a KMS, key management system. This technology encrypts your private keys, making them impossible to read without the passphrase. This way, if a malicious actor does gain access to your private keys, they'll be unable to make any changes to your account. This gives you time to regain control of your coins. Another method is using a password-protected encrypted file. 3. Use two-factor authentication. Two-factor authentication, 2FA, is a security measure that requires something you know, password, and something you have, phone, to verify your identity. It's important to use 2FA because hackers can often get around passwords by using keyloggers or brute force attacks. In addition, they can also use social engineering techniques like phishing, pretexting, or phone spoofing to obtain your one-time verification codes. The good news is that most online services now offer 2FA, and it's typically as simple as enabling it. It's worth the extra effort to prevent a data breach that could potentially expose your personal information. Just remember that no system is completely secure, and even 2FA has been hacked in the past. But the biggest threat isn't technology, it's social engineering. The best way to prevent that is with 2FA. 4. Use a strong password. A strong password is one that is both difficult to guess and easy for you to remember. It should include upper and lowercase letters, numbers, and special symbols. It should also be at least 12 characters long. The more characters you use, the more time it takes for hackers to crack your password. You should also avoid using personal information like your date of birth or pet's name. Hackers can easily find this info about you based on your social media or online work profiles, and they can then use it to crack your passwords. Also, don't rely on obvious substitutions, such as replacing a J with an I. Instead, use a meaningful phrase and swap out some of the letters for numbers or symbols. For example, SPICE S1. 5. Use a secured internet connection. Crypto hackers are a real threat, and it's important to take steps to protect yourself. By following these simple tips, you can reduce your chances of falling victim to a hack. Last year was a record-setting year for crypto hacks, with decentralized finance, DeFi, lending protocols being the primary targets. Hacks involving these types of platforms resulted in billions of dollars worth of lost assets. Blockchain security company OpenZeppelin has revealed the top 10 crypto hacking techniques of 2022. First and second place were a bug at the node level of Layer 2 scaling protocol optimism and a vulnerability at the key generation level of vanity address generator profanity. 6. Don't share your private keys. The crypto world seems unstoppable, with many people embracing virtual currencies as a way to gain financial freedom. But, as the popularity of these digital assets grows, so do the number of hackers looking for new victims. Private keys are essential to your cryptocurrency security and should never be shared. Even if you are confident that the person you are sharing your keys with is trustworthy, there are still plenty of ways they can be stolen. For example, they may be shared over the internet and expose you to man-in-the-middle attacks or left on public repositories such as GitHub. Also, private keys are stored on devices like phones and laptops that can be lost or damaged. If someone has access to your keys, they can take all of your cryptocurrency. This has happened in numerous major hacks. 7. Don't sign up for free accounts. Cryptocurrencies are all the rage and everyone wants to get in on the action. But before you start investing your hard-earned money, there are a few things you need to keep in mind. The rise of cryptocurrencies may seem unstoppable, but the security challenges associated with this new technology remain significant. Major hacks are a growing problem in the blockchain world, from centralized exchanges to hot wallets. And, as these attacks reveal, even the best security protocols can be bypassed by determined hackers. For this reason, it's important to avoid free accounts at all costs and store your crypto in a hardware wallet. 8. Use a strong password. Passwords are your first line of defense against hackers. Using strong passwords can make it more difficult for criminals to access your accounts and steal your crypto. Strong passwords should contain a mix of upper and lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. Passwords should also be at least 10 characters long to increase security. It's best to avoid using personal information, as this information can be guessed by hacker software. The best way to create a strong password is to use a password manager that generates passwords for you. This will ensure that your passwords are complex and difficult for others to guess. This will help protect you from phishing attacks and other types of hacks. Hackers can crack weak passwords in a matter of minutes, which could lead to financial loss or identity theft. Strong passwords can deter these attackers by making it more difficult for them to guess your passwords through brute force attacks. 9. Don't share your private keys. When you share your private keys, it allows someone to steal your cryptocurrency. This is because private keys are the only way to sign transactions on a blockchain. Without a private key, you cannot send your crypto anywhere. This is why it is important to never share your private keys, even with people you trust. It is also important to use a private key sharing algorithm that can split a private key into multiple parts. This way, if one of the pieces is lost or stolen, you can still rebuild the secret. As the world of cryptocurrency continues to grow, it is important to take steps to protect yourself from hackers. By following these tips, you can help ensure that your cryptocurrency is safe and secure.